Hello everyone and welcome to Stockology. Today the share we are going to see is kind of an interesting share. So far, whatever the trade I have taken on this particular share, I usually end up in profit or either at the no loss no profit zone. So it is kind of an interesting share, and it is by the name of NTPC. You might have heard about it, and I'm 100% sure you surely have heard about it. So right now the price of the share is 406.40, and if you come down here you can see the today's high and low, which is 411.55 and 405.60. And if you look at here, the 52-week high is 426.30, which is not farther from where it is right now. So I'm guessing it is coming down from there. So that a kind of interesting revelation in that sector. And if you see here, there is 94% buying here. It is decent. It means that everyone is almost buying here. And if you look here, revenue, profit, and net worth, it is in green. First of all, in positive and in really big numbers. So that's a really good sign of going in higher and like upcoming year. For investment point of view, it is a really good share, obviously, and swing point of view also. And the thing which really got my attention was the promoters' involvement in the share is constant. From June 2024 to 51.10, and from June 23 it was still 51.10. But the thing which really, like, I think there should be much more involvement in that, it should be retail traders, because as you can see, mutual fund, foreign institution, other domestic institute have invested in this share heavily, but the involvement of retail traders has diminished over the years, which is like 3.67, and it was only like 4.72, and the maximum it went by is 5.06, which is kind of a disappointment in my opinion. Okay, so let's see. By the way, Ola Electric is still going down. I have already made a video on that. You can check it out. So let's get back to what is the main aim for us, is its share chart. So this is the chart of the share, and from this chart we can see our resistance here, which is an obvious right now because it is at the top. So the position is going to be at the top, obviously. I don't think seeing there any support. It could be a support here. Okay. Now in the week, if you look, see here, there is the nearest point or dip, a point it is made here, which could be considered as a really good, I think a really decent support here. I can consider this one as well, but right now below that, this is the month one, so this is more relevant than this one, because the thing is, if you go in month and you go into day, there is quite a bit difference in the movement because the noise has been reduced. So that's why I consider this. So here it is in the days, sorry, right now. As you can see, this is the highest point. Obviously, I have already told you the previous highest point in days worked very good. So this is the one. This could be also a point, but I don't think I should consider it any way possible. So it is kind of a simple understanding in this share. Where is our point of taking entry or exit in any scenario? And I don't think I have to elaborate it much at all. It is like that. It is just, as you can see, obviously it is just there. This is our going to be resistance. These are going to be resistance, and obviously this is going to be our support. As simple as it can be. Resistance is going to be our month one, and the support is going to be our week one, and that's the decent entry in my opinion. And on candle point of view, you can also see there is no big of a movement there. There are few big movement here, like this green one. That's a really good candle there, but it didn't went up. It broke this chart. It broke the resistance once, but it came back again. And by the way, it didn't end up above that uh, our resistance. So I've already told you there was no possible entry point there. And by the way, I also wanted to mention one thing, like sometime, like when a share break the resistance and you wait for the other day to take an entry, on the morning when the next day the share market is started, it just started running above. So how can you avoid that? Is when you see the share had broken the particular resistance, the best thing you can do, set an alarm on your phone about 3:15, 3:20 or 3:25. I usually set off 3:25, and when the alarm rang, I came back to my share and look at it. If it is above the resistance point, if it broke resistance point, is it above that, I buy that at that particular time. I don't wait for the next day to come. It has some time, and after that I just put my stop loss. So even if on the next day it might have fallen, but it's going to the maximum loss I'm going to get is my stop loss, so which is not a big deal, I think. Okay, that's all for NTPC, and thanks for watching Stock Logic, and thank you.